Insiders reported that Microsoft is developing its own chip for Windows 12. It has long been known that imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. Several recent vacancies at Microsoft hint at the company's plans to create its own ARM chips for the first time, following the example of how Apple abandoned Intel processors and created its own M1 chip in 2020. More surprisingly, Microsoft is optimizing its upcoming Windows 12 for this ARM chip, which is exactly what Apple did with its M-class chip and MacOS. Information about Microsoft's alleged plans came from the Windows latest resource, which found several job ads indicating that Microsoft is hiring engineers to develop systems on a chip, SoC, for ARM chips. Currently, the company has removed most of the jobs that contained the phrase Microsoft Silicon Team. The company is looking for engineers to help it build its own SoCs, silicon accelerators, and high-performance high-bandwidth chips. One of the deleted ads said that the company is looking for someone to help with building sophisticated state-of-the-art SoCs using advanced silicon technology nodes. One ad is still hanging, and it's for a post in Malaysia. One of the remaining ads refers to a vacancy in the Microsoft Silicon team. One of the reasons for Microsoft's new strategy is that it will position Windows 12 as an operating system with built-in artificial intelligence features. The company has already started doing this by integrating ChatGPT into Bing Search and the Edge browser. But the next version of Windows, due out at the end of 2024, will go even further. It's not yet clear what these AI-enabled features will be, since Windows latest only specifies smart switching between apps and Windows. However, given the sudden rise in popularity of AI in society, we wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft tried to introduce AI to the entire system. This is provided that in a year we will still be talking about artificial intelligence, and it will not disappear by analogy with the metaverse. Microsoft recently added GPT-4 to its Bing search engine and is looking to introduce AI into its other products. All of the above makes it sound like Microsoft will blatantly copy Apple's approach to what it did with its M-class silicon. Apple boasts that it is the only company that can offer extremely tight integration of hardware and software, and it seems that someone is jealous of this. M-class chips are second to none in terms of performance per watt. It's worth considering that Windows runs on hundreds of millions of different devices with a huge array of hardware, and Apple boasts that its software only runs on its own devices. Microsoft is taking a big risk with this approach and could go bust, given that it doesn't have the same outstanding hardware pedigree as Apple. However, we'll all be interested to see what happens.